Today we're farming 19 different bits of rare transmog at once in a super easy solo farm, and a lot of these are selling at 100,000 plus gold each. Once again I said sell and not worth or listed on the auction house because I have sold loads of these recently at those prices. More importantly, this is another farm where what you are getting from this, the value is going to increase over time. So these are great to get hold of and stockpile away, because once Dragonflight is over, these will be getting rarer and the value will go up over time. Like I said, a lot of these are already selling at really good prices, and that's when we have a good supply of them coming in to the market because it's current expansion, so they potentially could get stupidly valuable once they do get rarer. This time I've actually included TomTom waypoints for the spawn locations of all the chests we need in the description below. If you haven't copied so many waypoints into TomTom at once before, you need to use the paste add-on to do this. I intentionally haven't put waypoints on the exact spawn locations for every single chest. Firstly, because there's like a million spawn locations, mostly clustered in areas, so there would just be too many if I included every single one. Secondly, it's really annoying when you're trying to farm these chests that we're going to be looking at and you have waypoints over them on the minimap, so you can't see them very well. When the waypoint is slightly off the spawn location, it makes them much easier to see. My advice would actually be to use the waypoints to learn the spawn stuff and then get rid of them completely eventually. It just makes seeing the chests so much easier. As I pointed out in the last chest farming video, you need to be an outlaw rogue with track treasure turned on. This is the only way to see these chests on the minimap, otherwise it just takes so much more effort to farm these. Before we get into the farm itself, just a quick break for this video's gold giveaway. For those that are new, I'm doing gold giveaways in every single video that I post on YouTube. We are getting close to 10 million gold given away in the last 2 weeks at this point, so that's great. Let's keep this up. All you need to do to enter is like the video and answer the following question in the comments below, including your character name, server, and if you play on the EU or US region. Seeing as we're close to Halloween, the question is, which of these would you least want to find with you in your bedroom? So, Pennywise, the TV girl from The Ring, Ghostface, or one of the face huggers from the Aliens films. As this video is released, I will also put up a poll and everyone can vote on which they think should be the right answer. 5 random answers who guess the poll winner will be sent 200k gold via in-game mail, and their names will be shown in a future video as well. I'm actually really curious to see how the poll actually does go. If you turn notifications on for the channel, it just stops you from missing out on any future videos or any more gold giveaways. Back to the video. We are farming clan chests, lightning bound chests, and the chest of the flood, and we are doing all of this within Anaran Plains. If you have copied the waypoints from the description below, then your map should look something like this. You can see that the chests we are farming are located all over the zone. You are basically going to hit every spawn location in the zone and grab the chests that I specified. You are not going to touch anything that isn't a clan chest or a lightning bound chest. Anything else is just garbage. The chests do have quite a long spawn timer, so I do suggest server hopping if you want to continuously farm them. Alternatively, you could run a route through Anaran Plains and then fly north into the Waking Shore and do the same for the other chest I talked about in my other chest farming video recently. I'll link that in the description below and as a pop-up at the end of this video if you want to try linking the 2 farms together like that, which both have quite long respawn timers. Personally, I just tend to camp farm things like this, so basically have a character logged out here, run the route once, and then come back later on when everything has respawned. Any of the free options is fine, it's all about what works best for you, for the sort of farming you want to do. The Chest of the Flood is the event in the south of the zone, and this has a much higher drop chance on the rare transmog than the others. If the event pops up, which you can clearly see on the main zone map, of course go and do it, but besides that there is no point heading over to that part of the zone in the deep south if it's not up. A couple of other things to point out. A bonus with this farm is that obviously, hopefully you're playing a rogue, so a lot of the time you can grab these chests without actually having to kill any mob, stealth in, sap, ninja the chest and then run off, which really helps speed the farming up. I forgot to mention in the last video that the rare armor transmogs are unique, so if you do get too many of these, you will want to stash them in a guild bank, as if another one drops you won't be able to loot it. The weapons etc are fine, which is the majority of the drops, but it's just the armors where you have this issue. All of the rare transmog here is selling now, but it's going to be insane value come next expansion if you can afford to stockpile it. What you do is completely up to you. Thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.